What's up? What it do, and what it do. It's your girl Alethea coming back for another video. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips you need to know before getting Sisterlocks. Now, I think I've done a video like this before, but as time goes on, things change, and I was watching Simply Key Simone's video the other day, and she was giving 5 tips on locks, 5 tips before you lock your hair. And okay, y'all, so I just noticed I had lipstick on my teeth, and please disregard that because I'm not gonna record that over. We're gonna roll with this. We're gonna roll with it, okay? Anyway, she has traditional locks, and she was giving 5 tips you should know before you get locks. And I really enjoyed her video, and I'm going to leave a card for her video, and I'm going to tag her in this video so that you all can go and check out her channel. She's fairly new here on YouTube, and she has come with some really good content thus far. Her mom is a friend of mine. Her mom used to be here on YouTube, but she's no longer on YouTube. But at any rate, go and check her out. So anyway, my 5 tips before getting Sisterlocks. I can't speak to any other type of lock because I have Sisterlocks. Now, whenever my daughter sits still long enough, then I can have her do a video on 5 tips before you get other type of locks or traditional locks. But as far as myself, all I can do is talk about Sisterlocks. So the first tip that I can give you is to have your coins ready. Have your coins ready. Be ready to spend some money. Don't go and, like, you may be someone that just decides blindsided, I want to get Sisterlocks, and then you go to a Sisterlock consultant and you find out how much it costs and your little feelings are hurt. Don't do that. Go ahead, save up some money so that, or just have enough money so that you can get your hair done, so that it won't be a big hit to your pocket, or it won't be that devastating to your ego if you cannot get those locks, the Sisterlocks, because of the amount that you may spend on these Sisterlocks, because they can get expensive depending on whether or not you choose a trainee, a regular consultant, or a brand ambassador. It just all depends. According to what they figure their worth is, they're going to charge on how much they want to charge on Sisterlocks. And while there is a Sisterlock website that you can go to and you complain about things, you can't complain about the amount that they charge, because each consultant can charge whatever it is that they want to charge for your locks. Second tip is to thoroughly search for a consultant. Get more than one consultation. I had 2 consultations set up for my hair, and I only ended up going to one of those consultations because, being a YouTuber, I share things here on YouTube, and I try to be as open and honest as possible here. If there's something that I don't want you to know, I just don't say it. That way it won't be like I'm lying or falsifying information here on my channel. So with that being said, when it came to me going to my first consultation, and this is the person that ended up being my Sisterlock consultant, because I couldn't go to the second person because number one, I couldn't go to the second person because I was in a hurry. I'll admit, I was in a hurry to go ahead and get my Sisterlocks. I was on a timeline and I wanted to get them done before the summer was over. And the consultant that I ended up going with, she required a $200 deposit to even put you on the books. In her books, she was kind of filled up. So if I wanted to get in and get my hair done that summer, I had to go ahead and pay that deposit to book myself. It was $200 or $250, something like that. And so when I shared that consultation, the other consultant that I was going to go to, and even though I had put my deposit down, I was going to go to that consultant because it's my money, and I was going to risk losing that money if I decided I wanted to go to the other consultant. Well, the other consultant saw the video and she turned around and she canceled my consultation, so I didn't get to go to her. And so at that point, instead of me going to search for another consultant, because where I live at, there are trainees, but some trainees don't go to the website and some consultants don't go to the website. So those were the only 2 consultants in my area that were on the website. So instead of me going outside of my area, I decided to stick here in my area and go with the consultant that I went with. So now, I'm not saying that I regret anything about going with my consultant or getting my hair done. I just do wish I had had the opportunity to get with another consultant to see what their pricing would have been, to see how we would have meshed together, to see how their business practice was, or what have you. I would have just rather had another consultation, but it's neither here nor there. That's how things went for me. The third thing I would say is be ready to share control. If you are a person that normally does your hair by yourself consistently, you have to get ready to share control of your hair or totally give up control of your hair. If you are a person that goes to a salon on a regular basis, that would be no problem for you. And the reason why I say share control or even give up control, because there are some consultants that will say, okay, you can put rose water in your hair, you can put oils on your hair, you can do this, that, and the third to your hair. And then there are those consultants that say, don't do anything to your hair other than shampoo your hair. Make sure you are detangling, so to speak, to make sure your locks don't marry or what have you. So there are those consultants that don't want you to do anything but braid, band, shampoo, and boom, that's it. And then there are those consultants that will let you have a little leeway. So that's why I say you need to be ready to share control or totally give up control of your hair. And if you're not ready to do that, then be mindful of your consultant, number one, and be mindful of whether or not you're going to get Sisterlocks. Because if you're not ready to give up control of everything that you want to do to your hair, you got to think about that. Number 4, if you're not ready for nosy people to be all in your business, then Sisterlocks are not for you. When I tell you, you don't have to tell people how much your Sisterlocks cost, but be ready for people to ask, because people know that Sisterlocks is a high price, a high ticket hairdo, high ticket item, however you want to say it. So therefore, they're going to be curious to know how much it is. And even though one person's hair is not going to cost the same as someone else's hair, be ready for those questions. And for me, I have disclosed and told some people how much it costs. Not a whole lot, because after you turn around and you see that shock, you just don't even want to deal with it. So some people, I just tell them I paid a good little bit, and it was an investment in my hair. And here's the thing, and this is what really gets me. It's the people that wear different types of weaves on a consistent basis are going to have the most to say about what you pay for your hair. Excuse me, you're spending the same amount. You're just not spending it all at one time. And the 5th tip I have to give before you get Sisterlocks. If you are scared to take over doing your hair, learning how to maintain your locks, learning how to interlock, whether you take the training whether you take the Sisterlocks training course or whether you use YouTube University to learn how to do your retightnings, if you're not ready to have to do that at the drop of a dime, then Sisterlocks are not for you. And the reason why I say that is because of this COVID-19, because of this pandemic, a lot of people have had to transition to doing their own hair, and some people are so scared to do their own hair. If you are going to be scared to take over your own hair, then Sisterlocks are not for you. Leave it alone. That's one of the most important tips I would have to say that you need to know. If you're not ready to take over your own hair at any given moment, then leave it alone. I think that was more than tips. I think that was tips and some advice or what have you that I just gave there. I think I dropped some good gems on you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all learned something from this video. If you have any questions or comments or anything related to Sisterlocks, then please leave that down in the description box. Not description box. Please leave those down in the comment section below. And yeah, so go ahead and give this video a like, comment, share, and subscribe before you go. And as I always say, until the next time in between time, you ladies and gentlemen be safe, and I will do what? See you in the next one. Bye.